season finale, OU needed to get past their in-state rivals on the road to remain in the college football playoff conversation. The question, could they contain the nation's leading rusher, OSU's Chuba Hubbard? The answer, another all-around solid and victorious trip to Payne County. Enjoy this listen back to the 2019 edition of Bedlam.
Deep to receive, Trey Brown and TJ Pledger. It's late November. It's crunch time. It's game 12 of 12. It's a rivalry that makes fringe recoil and blood boil. It's Bedlam. Here we go. Cowboys to kick it away. It'll be Jake McClure. 61% of his kicks this year have gone for touchbacks. And Chrissy is kicking into the wind, correct?
Which there isn't much of on field level. So whatever wind we're worried about isn't quite here, at least on field level yet.
Toe to leather, ball's in the air, end over end. Trey Brown will take it at the 3. Veers middle to the 10, 15, hit there, breaks a tackle to the 20, shifts by one guy, and he's upended at the 22-yard line.
I like it. I think that special teams are going to be a big factor. Make those kickoff teams have to cover the field, go down there and make a play. I like our athletes out there in space. That's just another opportunity for us to flip field position or get some points on the board.
It'll be Kennedy Brooks at running back as the Sooners start their opening possession of the game at their own 22-yard line. Charleston Rambo, Lee Morris, and C.D. Lamb at wideouts. Nick Basquith as well. Out of the shotgun, Hurts claps his hands, takes the football. Handoff to Brooks, sweeping left, turns it up to the 30, and he's brought down from behind out to the 31-yard line. It's a 9-yard run, though, on the first carry of the night for Kennedy Brooks. Malcolm Rodriguez, the tackle.
Nice play. They just pull a backside offensive lineman, lead it around. Jalen's got the read where he can keep it up the middle if he wants, elects to hand it. We get good blocking on the perimeter.
Red spatting tonight for Jalen, for those who care about that. He claps his hands. 2nd and 1, looks right. Now he rolls right, takes a deep shot near sideline. Great catch and out of bounds. Nick Basquith into Cowboy territory all the way down to the 46-yard line.
Really nice there to the 3-receiver side. You got a flat route that's trying to draw that flat defender up and give some room for that corner route. And Jalen puts it in there beautifully just over the head of that flat defender. Nicely done.
23-yard completion. First down's brought to you by Paycom, moving the chains on HR technology. Jeremiah Hall into the game for OU. He'll shift out into the slot left side, snap to Hurts. Inside handoff, Brooks behind blocking, bounces outside, stiff arm, you sit down, 40, 35, 30, plows his way down to the 27-yard line. 19 yards for Kennedy Brooks.
And that is a beautiful stiff arm. We get great blocking by the offensive line. Good on the front side and the backside pullers, seal everyone off. And then a great individual effort stiff arm by Kennedy Brooks.
They spotted at the 28, so make it an 18-yard run. Sooners on the move. Opening possession. Just underway at Boone Pickens Stadium. Oklahoma goes left to right in quarter 1. Traveling road white unis. In motion, Lee Morris. Snap to Hurts, back to pass. Looks left. Pulls it down, wants to run it himself. 25 to the 20. Has room. Makes a move. 15. Watch out. 10-5. He's a one-man show. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts. 28-yard touchdown run, and the Sooners strike first in Stillwater.
We see this one quite a bit. You got the crossing routes, and it tries to draw all those defenders out of the middle of the field. Does exactly that. Whenever those backers and underneath players chase those crossing routes out of there, Jalen's just going to tuck it. A lot of times he'll even get one of his linemen to sift up and help block downfield. He didn't need it on this one. Took it himself, and a good move in the open field to get to the end zone.
Gabe Burkich's extra point try up and good. B6.
And that was total domination on the offensive line right there. That's a great opening drive for Bill Beanbo's unit.
Here's the kickoff. No timeout. Burkich, a driving end-over-end kick, returnable, though. It comes down at the 3-yard line to Braden Johnson. Veers middle, bounces outside to the 15. Now he retreats, turns the corner up to the 20, and Pat Fields has him out of bounds. Shy of the 25. Pistol formation now. The tight end, Jelani Woods, moves to the right of Brown. Handoff Hubbard, running right, looking for a hole, hits the line of scrimmage and falls forward for 3. Neville fell on top of him. That's Canadian on Canadian. It's a gain of 3.
That's really nicely done. Good contain over there. This is just like a 2-back outside zone to that nub side. We've got corners and safeties over there trying to defend. Makes it really difficult.
2nd and 7. Jelani Woods in motion again. Joins the backfield now. Brown's got it, looking to throw for the first time. Lobs it out, caught by Chuba at the line of scrimmage. Puts his head down and dives across the 30. They'll spot it at the 32. It's a gain of 5, and it brings up the first third down of the night. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Pretty classic little route there. You got a flat route, you got a little hook route, and a takeoff on the outside. Just a combination, trying to overplay that flat player, throw the swing route if he's too far inside, and throw the hookup route if he covers too far to the sideline.
Jumbo package now. They bring in a bunch of Cowboy backs. They've got Metcalf, Carter, and Woods all in there, all lined up on the right end of the line. Pistol formation on 3rd and 2. Snap to Brown. Handoff Hubbard. He breaks through for a first down across the 35 to the 36. Delarian Turner yelled the tackle, but it's a first down.
1-back power, and you'll see Oklahoma State run this from a couple of different personnel groupings. Just a single back in the backfield. You pull the backside guard, double teams on the front side, and just try and get some push and gap people up front and let the back's vision find a hole, and he found it there.
3 plays. Hubbard has touched it 3 times. 1st and 10 from their own 36. Sooners shift up front. 7-0 OUR score. Brown, underneath screen, is caught. Spinning out Stoner, hit and smashed. That'll be no gain at best. Q Overton from the nose tackle position came out to make the play.
And I know Buki missed him, but what I like is how he shot his gun as soon as he diagnosed that screen and took the wide receiver off his initial route, spun him around, and got time for his other defenders to get there.
Cowboys go tempo, 2nd and 11 from the 35. Pistol look again. Handoff Hubbard running left this time. Has a hole. Watch out. 40, 45 down the sidelines into Sooner territory. And Pat Fields caught him and pushed him out of bounds across the 45.
Here's the problem with just the stretch play outside zone. And we run all those games up front. If someone gets out of their gap, Chuba's so fast, he can make you pay. You've got to have gap integrity when you're playing a running back that's as fast as Chuba.
It's a 23-yard run for Hubbard, and he'll get a rest.
That outside zone is kind of a staple. As much as we move our defensive line, we've seen that all season.
L.D. Brown, the junior from Dallas, is in at running back. Play action, back to pass. Brown looking deep, throws deep. He's got a man running across Johnson to the 20-yard line, to the 15. He's out of bounds inside the 10. And the Cowboys marching right back at him.
Drew Brown can make you pay as long as he's protected, and you saw that clean pocket to throw from right there. No pressure on him. He's able to sit back there and deliver a nice football on a crosser.
They say Braden Johnson stepped out at the 10, so it'll be 1st and as far as you can have to go for 1st and goal. Nose of the football right on the 10-yard line. L.D. Brown stays in at back.
And they're back to this end-over package.
33-yard pickup on that pitch and catch. Snap to Brown, handoff, L.D. Brown almost tripped up at the backfield, breaks a tackle, steps out of another, finally brought down inside the 5 by Delarian Turner-Yell, down to the 3.
I think it was Buki missed him in the backfield. When you've got a shot down here, especially in the tight red zone, and you've got a chance to make a negative yardage play, you've got to make it. Buki's unblocked off the edge there. He's got to make that play.
Motley missed a tackle there too. 2nd and goal from the 3. Juba back in.
They will go really heavy with 4 tight ends down here in the goal line. I think that's what they've got now.
Brian Mead also into the game, an extra linebacker for OU. Tight formation, no wide receivers. Snap, inside handoff, Chuba sweeping right, hit at the 3, breaks a tackle, reaching for the goal line, he's in, touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys respond. We've got 9:02 to go first quarter. The extra point attempt is good. And a timeout on the field. Defensively, on the opening possession of the game. 9:02 to go first quarter. Sooners 7, Cowboys 7. Here's the kickoff. It's short. Up to take it at the 15 is Trey Brown to the 20. 25 dances sideways, pushed back from there. And down to the 26. 26, pistol formation. 2 wideouts to the left, 2 tight ends right. It is a play action, back to pass Hurts, backpedaling, now throws late, looking for Willis, and he overshot him a bit. Incomplete.
kind of a weird exchange there on that play action, wasn't it? It held in there for a long time. I don't know if that was designed or not. Just looked like it kind of threw the footwork off for Jalen.
First incomplete pass for Hurts. Second and 10 from the 26. Brooks into the game and back. Rambo and Lamb at wideout. And both the H-backs, Willis and Hall. In motion, CD Lamb, snap. Play action, Hurts under pressure. He's hit in the backfield, spun around, and he's dropped. It's a sack. Jarek Bernard got in on him. Back at the 24.
Another play that just really didn't get rolling properly. That had CD Lamb coming across the formation in motion for a fake little sweep there, and just free runner off the edge. No one picked him up, and here we are behind the chains, 3rd and 12, deep in your own territory.
Sooners bring in both their backs here, Brooks and Stevenson. Now they'll send Stevenson out wide right. First 3rd down of the night for OU. They have picked up 3rd down an impressive 52% of the time this year, one of the best in the country. This is a long one here. Back to pass Hurts. Looks right, throws near sideline. It is caught. Ramondre Stevenson. First down across the 45 and out to the 46-yard line. Wow.
They just run all stop routes. You got trips 3x1 to one side, single receiver on the other, and they all run about 15-yard stop routes. And Jalen just finds the guy all the way on the outside that's open. Uncovered was Ramondre Stevenson.
Just his 9th catch of the year. And the first tonight, that goes for 22 yards on 3rd and 12. Sooners keep the drive alive. They're going to spot it actually at the 47. CD in motion left to right. They'll hand it to him. Running left, turns it up across the 50. He spun around and he sat down at the Cowboy 46. Gain of 7 on the ground for CD Lamb.
And I like that they give that. We see it faked about 20 times a game, it seems like. So every now and then, just to keep you honest, they're going to give it to CD Lamb, one of the faster guys on the field tonight.
7:09 to go first quarter. 7-7 tie at Boone Pickens Stadium.
When you cross the 50, you've got 2nd and very manageable. This is a take-a-shot situation here on a play action.
Snap to Hurts. Inside handoff. Brooks, a wall of blockers. Bounces it outside, and he's caught. Wow. Nice job by Malcolm Rodriguez from the backside of the play. Limits that to a 1-yard gain.
That's one of those where it looked like Brooks was waiting for maybe a home run shot here. Got a little too patient with that one. Instead of just stuffing it up in there behind his blockers for the first down, he tried to make that extra cut.
2nd, 3rd down on this drive for OU. 3rd and 2 this time. Ball's on the right hash. They've got Lamb and Rambo to the boundary. Nobody to the wide side. A couple of tight ends over there. Snap to Hurts. Inside handoff. Brooks has the first down, puts his nose down, and he gets to the 40-yard line. Needed 2, got 5. Move the chains.
And that's where you see the threat of Jalen Hurts. Just an easy inside zone play, and Jalen has the threat to keep it around the outside edge, and it really softens that outside there for Oklahoma State. Those guys can't clamp down on those short yardage runs.
A.D. Miller into the game, split out wide left. 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 40. 5:50 to go first quarter. Cowboys showing pressure up the middle. They don't bring it. Jalen will keep it, runs left, breaks to the 35, reaches back to the 32-yard line. 8 yards on first down. Jalen Hurts, Brock Martin the tackle.
It's one of those creative plays by Lincoln. You fake it to Kennedy Brooks going one way, and then he bends back and turns into a lead blocker going the other, along with Hall out in front.
2nd and 2 again. Rambo and Lamb will trade places. CD to the boundary. Rambo slot left. Hurts awaiting the snap. 5 on the play clock. He's got it. Play action. Back to pass. Has a pocket. Now he's flushed. Runs it up the middle to the 30. First down and spun down at the 29.
They had CD downfield trying to run a crossing route pretty deep in post territory and got smashed by one of the underneath players. You got to remember, college football, no illegal contact downfield like in the NFL. If you've got a runner down the field, you can hit them, knock them off that route.
Well, the first touchdown drive for OU looked like touchdown drives from the first 9 games of the year. This one looks like the last couple of games. 9 plays, grinding it out, a couple of 3rd down pickups. They have it to the Cowboy 29 here. Snap to Hurts. He's going to throw again. Blitz up the middle. Watch out. He's weaving around traffic cones, and they got him back at the 33. They look like a jail rush.
Yeah, and Oklahoma State will do this. They've got their 3 down guys, what they typically play in, but they'll move Trace Ford, who's traditionally a defensive end, back to where it looks like a Mike linebacker position, and he'll twist and run some different stunts up front.
Akbong Bamiga got him for the sack. Second sack for the Cowboys on this possession. 2nd and 14 now, back at the Cowboy 33. We're under 4 minutes to go first quarter. Trips left, 1 right. Brooks the back. Hurts has it. It is a handoff to Brooks, running left, trying to get to the corner. He does. Turns it up 30 to the 25 and out of bounds. Got a big chunk of it there. He got 8. Trace Ford chased him out. It'll bring up 3rd and 6.
See that speed by Kennedy Brooks around the edge. Looks like they've got a defender right there unblocked to contain it, and he just gives him a little stutter and is able to get the corner and a few yards before they could rally and get him out.
Sooners go empty here, 5 wides. One of them is Jeremiah Hall, wide left. Now he'll go in motion. From the 25, they got to get to the 19 for a first down. Hurts has it. Cowboys bring a blitz. Hurts steps up. Now he's going to take a shot at the end zone, looking for CD. It is incomplete. He went falling into the photographers. We could not tell if he had the football or not. And the referees came in and said no. And the Sooners will settle for a field goal try.
I don't think anyone in the stadium could tell if he had the football either, Toby.
There's a little stutter by CD in that route, too. Like he wasn't sure if Jalen was going to put it on him, and ended up being a really good throw, competitive spot where CD had a chance to make a play.
It'll be a 42-yard field goal try from the left hash for Burkich. Headed toward the east end of Boone Pickens Stadium. Snap good, hold down, kick is away. Plenty of distance, a driving kick, and it is good.
Dang.
Wow. Burkich is 13 for 13.
Follow-up for you, Teddy. You mentioned how you felt like that CD might have stumbled or at least slowed down on that route. Lincoln Riley came over and had a brief conversation with him as well, too.
Kickoff from Burkich. Driving kick will sail into the end zone for a touchback.
I just, from that drive, we had a chance there, got down into the red zone and couldn't capitalize. Nice field goal for Burkich. But I'll tell you one concerning thing I'd like to hear from Gabe at some point. A couple of sacks and pressure on Jalen. I don't know if that's something new from Oklahoma State up front or not, but pretty evident early on that they're going to put some pressure on Jalen.
Caleb Kelly in the game at linebacker. Cowboys from their own 25, handoff Chuba. Breaks a tackle at the 25, out across the 35, and brought down by Buki, but it's a run of 13 on first down.
There it is again. We've got the edge player. I think it may have been Perkins. Has a free run at him. You've got to make that play whenever you're unblocked, or maybe it's Kenneth Murray. Got to make that tackle.
Quick snap play action. Drew Brown looks right, throws right, dropped. Hit Stoner in the mids, and he dropped it. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And there's Alex Grinch dialing up a pressure on 1st and 10, trying to stop that run game. Man-to-man coverage across the board. I think he's going to trust those guys in coverage, at least until they let him down. But right now, I think he can get aggressive.
First incomplete pass for Drew Brown tonight. That one was not his fault. 10-7 Sooners. Pistol look, 3 wides, tight end left is Jelani Woods. Man in motion right to left. Drew Brown play action, wants to throw. Takes a deep shot near sideline, and a flag flies. Pass is incomplete, looking for Braden Johnson. They're going to get Trey Brown here.
Just a blatant hold, grabbed him as he was at the top of that route, running a post towards the middle of the field, and that's going to get called every single time.
First penalty of the game here. Either way. And they're talking about whether it was catchable or not.
I think maybe it was whether or not the ball was in the air.
Pass interference. Defense, number 6. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Hear that wind picking up, boys? Yep. Slowly but surely starting to ratchet up every single second down here.
That'll move the ball into Sooner territory to the 47-yard line. 2.5 to go first quarter. 10-7 OU. Jelani Woods moves into the backfield. Drew Brown the snap. Quick throw out near sideline. Landon Wolf caught it at the 45 in Sooner territory. Good tackle in the open field by Jaden Davis. at the 42. It is a gain of 5.
And when you get aggressive in the box and you've got the numbers to stop the running game, that's going to be the counter for Oklahoma State. They're just going to throw the stop route on the edge, the smoke, let one receiver block and put the other guy in a one-on-one position to make a tackle in space.
2nd and 5. Cowboys send 3 receivers out wide right, tight end left. Hubbard on the right hip of Drew Brown. Brown asks for the football. He's got it. He'll throw out to the right. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. This time it's Braden Johnson who carries it forward. Ball came out, and the Sooners have it. Buki stripped it. Parnell Motley grabbed it.
Fumble. Recovered by the defense.
The Sooners force the first turnover of Bedlam. It would have been a first down, but on the tackle, Buki, who was the hero a week ago, jarred the ball loose. No, Motley ripped it out. Buki stood him up. Motley ripped it out and then recovered. Here, Hurts in the shotgun. In motion, Rambo. It's a handoff to Brooks up the middle, looking for a hole, squeezes across the 45 to the 47. It's a first down run of 3.
Really good, effective on the inside, plenty of movement by that big offensive line. You know, Oklahoma State, they're going to move those guys around and kind of lined them up randomly. No real rhyme or reason, but I like the size advantage that we've got. Just be able to mow them off the football and get 3-4 yards whenever we need it.
1:15 to go first quarter. 2nd and 7. Ball's on the OSU logo. Hurts, handoff Brooks again over the left side, has a hole. 45 to the 40, splits defenders, and he's down to the 35-yard line. It's been a heavy diet of Kennedy Brooks early on.
And they've got no edge player over there. Oklahoma State doesn't. If they can't force the issue on the outside, when we got 2 pullers coming around, that's just going to be easy work for Kennedy Brooks all night on the backside of that formation.
Lee Morris, Nick Basquin check in. They go 4 wides this time from the Cowboy 35. 44 seconds to go in the quarter. Back to pass Hurts. Deep drop. Looking deep. Takes a shot deep. Lee Morris caught it. He had to slide down to grab it, but he's got it at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal.
That was weird. I don't know what happened, but it looked like they snapped it, and Oklahoma State wasn't ready. I don't know what exactly was going on with their D-line. Absolutely zero pass rush. They only rushed 3 guys, and none of those got off the ball at all, and we had a wide-open crosser down the field in Lee Morris.
Lee Morris is mad at himself for having to go to the turf to make that catch. He had a walk-in touchdown. It's 1st and goal, OU at the 6. 29-yard pickup on that play. Keeper Hurts looking for a hole across the 6 to the 5 to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal, and that will be the final play of a thrilling quarter number 1. We'll walk all the way to the other end of the field. 1 quarter in the books at Boone Pickens Stadium. It's Oklahoma 10 and Oklahoma State 7. 104 rushing yards in the first quarter for OU. They start the 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line, headed toward the west end zone of Boone Pickens Stadium. Austin Stogner in the game at tight end. It's a pitch to Lamb. Toss back Basquin. He throws to Hurts. He's a one-man show. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on the receiving end this time. It's the Philly special, Teddy.
That's exactly what it is. We've seen this one before from a bunch of different people. Down on the goal line, you got guys just chomping at the bit. They feel like they've got to make the play right there at the line of scrimmage or behind it. You get that big over pursuit, and you use that aggressiveness against the defense. You got a guy unaccounted for in the back end. No one's thinking about the quarterback slipping out the backside. Nicely done there by Lincoln Riley.
College football is mayhem. Be better protected with Allstate. What a play.
Extra point is good. Timeout on the field. 14:54 to go first half in Stillwater. OU 17, OSU 7.
It's quite a play right there. And, you don't see that very often. And when speed comes around with football, everybody's trying to get over there and head him off, and they just ignore that quarterback. I've seen him practice that a few times, and it'll work. You can't do it every play, but it'll work.
Jalen Hurts becomes the 26th Sooner all-time to pass, rush, and catch a touchdown in his OU career. He's 1 TD pass away from doing it in tonight's game already. Burkich's kickoff will go into the end zone for a touchback. 17-7 Sooners, and the defense back out there.
I think it's fair to say the conditions have flipped just a bit down here, Gabe.
Yeah, it's miserable.
The most popular area are the heated benches and the heaters, Tiro.
Sooner fans, create your own rendition of the Home Creations jingle for cash prizes at homecreations.com/jingle. Home Creations and the Oklahoma Sooners, building dreams together. We haven't seen either team's punter yet. Chuba Hubbard in the game from the 25. Brown wants to throw. 3-man rush, quick pass. Stoner caught it and out of bounds at the 30. That's a gain of 5 on first down.
Last week against West Virginia, when Oklahoma State really got that offense rolling, is whenever they started unleashing Drew Brown, let him throw a little bit. He'll throw the stop routes. He'll throw the out routes quite a bit. There's another thing that we haven't seen yet is Chuba Hubbard in the screen game. That's another big piece of their offense that they'll get to at some point.
Drew Brown starts 5 of 6 passing. His only incompletion was a drop. Brown's got it, hands off Chuba, cuts it up across the 30. 35, first down. He's hit hard and he's down, but he's got enough for the first down. Out to the 36. Took a licking that time. Parnell Motley, among others, came in to take the tackle.
Just another outside zone. He stretches it and then tries to find that crease in the defense and then spikes it, goes straight downhill.
First and 10, Stoner near sideline across the 40, and he steps out of a tackle to the 45. It'll be just shy of another first down. 9 yards on first down.
And Stoner's only listed at 6 foot, but he looks big out there. He's 200-pounder, and he's tough to bring down. He can run through some tackles.
2nd and 1, watch out here from their own 45.
This is that
under 14 to go till halftime.
One back power formation that they've been running tonight. Easy to throw a play action off of it.
Cowboy back Logan Carter in the backfield. Play action. Underneath screen. There you go. Chuba Hubbard with the catch. First down out to midfield. He's tripped up there as he takes it into Sooner territory. Brendan Radley-Hiles and Neville Gallimore combining on the stop.
And they're creative with the different ways they'll throw the screens to Chuba Hubbard. They'll do it just in the swing route, swing screen, and block it on the edge. They'll do it out of some unique formations, more traditional style screens.
Give him 6 yards on that reception. From the OU 49. Brown claps his hands, takes the football. Under pressure, flush to the right. Perkins chasing. Brown looking. He is hit as he throws, and it's intercepted by Motley. Motley's got it down the sidelines. Jumps over Drew Brown. Takes it back midfield and sits down at the 31. I'm sure we'll look at this again. Was Motley inbounds when he caught it? And did he stay in bounds on the return? It was a terrible decision by Drew Brown, who I thought was throwing it into the bench, but he threw it right to Motley.
Yeah, as we watch the replay here in the booth, I mean, Motley's foot's going to be right there on the line, I think maybe before he catches.
Stayed in bounds. We'll review the play.
Here's a look at the replay, Teddy. What do you think?
Well, at worst, he's going to get it right where he is. The question is he out before he catches it?
We're under review, brought to you by Noble McIntyre at McIntyre Law. The law firm you should turn to for all your personal injury needs. I think Merv Johnson's right.
And the other question is he kind of runs a tightrope down the sideline after he makes the catch. And at some point, does he step out and change this spot out there on the field? But, man, I do think
that right heel.
The angles that we've seen so far in the booth, I think he's in.
And there's no doubt I'm standing right behind Parnell Motley, as you might imagine. He's having a debrief with Roy Manning. They're confident that he came down with the football, stayed in bounds, and as soon as he made the play and he came back and sat down amongst the celebration, again, a simple message from Roy Manning: continue to do your job. As Alex Grinch shares a fist bump with him as well, too. This is a fired-up Sooner defensive sideline.
Toby, the best part about all of this is they're not using the Godzillatron. They've got a much clearer, bigger screen. It's about 2 inches big down here they're using.
That's right. The dimensions are 6,160 square feet on the television to the left of Reggie Smith. But that would be too easy.
A fantastic play. We got a one-man show on both sides of the ball tonight. Jalen Hurts and Parnell Motley. He's a turnover machine lately.
And I have to imagine affected that throw, because otherwise it was an inexcusable pass.
And a strange...
Here we go.
At After further review, Oklahoma number 11's right heel was out of bounds when he touched the pass. It's an incomplete.
Pistol formation. Snap to Drew Brown. Handoff Chuba Hubbard running right. Has a hole. 45. Flag is down. 40 and out of bounds. Flag came flying from the far defensive backfield.
It's that stretch play again, and if we don't fix those creases, and we may have a holding call here bringing it back, but
I think they're going to get Bryce Bray here for holding Perkins.
There is no foul on the play for a face mask. It's first down.
This outside zone is going to force Alex Grinch into maybe changing up what he's been doing with his defensive line if we can't get those guys to lock up those gaps a little bit better.
1st and 10 Cowboys from the OU 36, 12:51 to go in the half. 17-7 OU. Pistol formation, handoff Hubbard again, right up the middle, tripped up at the 30 or he would have been gone. Buki got him by the shoestrings, but it's a gain of 9.
We've seen everything on the front side. We've seen power, one-back power. We've seen inside zone. We've seen stretch. Finally, they run the counter here to try and use that aggressiveness against you.
2nd and 1. Handoff Hubbard, running right, has to turn it back, steps by, lost the football. Hubbard falls back on it, but it's a loss back to the 33.
Parnell Motley's on the bench, guys. Looks like he may be struggling a little bit. No, now he's up. Roy Manning came over to check on him. I don't know if he's cramping or what he's dealing with right now, but he's fine. Looks like he's going to get back in the game as soon as he can.
It'll be 3rd down and 7. Buki came in there to separate the football.
He pawed at it, and Chuba tried to make that cut to go out the back door on the front side zone, and had that ball not been jarred loose, he had some running room.
Cowboys 3rd down and 6 here. Back to pass, Brown. Wants to run it himself, turns it up, veers back right, breaks out of a tackle, and he's down at the 26. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
That's a cold run. You see those big offensive linemen releasing downfield, quarterback draw, similar to what we saw with Baylor that they were beating us up on in that first half.
Drive continues, and a wild drive it is for Oklahoma State. Looked like the Sooners had picked off a pass. There was a fumble by Hubbard that he fell on. Cowboys pick up a big 3rd down there. The drive continues at the OU 25 with 11:15 to go 2nd quarter. L.D. Brown in the game at running back. You got Drew Brown and L.D. Brown, not related, in the backfield. Pitch ahead to Stoner. Reverse pitch coming back near side. That's Johnson. He's hitting the backfield, and he's dropped back at the 30-yard line. Aguebu broke it up.
Really nice job there. Drew Brown's trying to block the big freshman outside backer, and there's no chance there. They start in end-over motion and try to run that reverse back to it, and a really good job there by Aguebu, keeping that integrity on the outside of the defense.
Motley's up and ready, guys, when they need him back in the game. He's back.
5-yard loss back to the 31, 2nd and 15. Still no Chuba in the game. L.D. Brown's the back. Drew Brown takes the shotgun snap, looking to throw, does near sideline, diving catch by Stoner, but a short gain back to the original line of scrimmage, the 26. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Alex Grinch just goes on that second extra long, just goes with a 3-man rush. And I think maybe it was Q Overton pressed the issue right up front and forced the running back to have to step up. Be interesting to see what Alex Grinch does here. This is the first 3rd and long we've seen from Oklahoma State. Let's see if he gets aggressive.
They go diamond formation with Carter and Metcalf, a couple of Cowboy packs, and Hubbard in the backfield. Now they move Hubbard to a stacked back. Snap. It is a play action. They're going to throw down the seam. It is incomplete. No flag. Intended for Stoner. Trey Brown, one of the many Browns in this game, in coverage, broke it up.
Probably got away with one there. Looks like there was a little bit of contact early, but an interesting call there on 3rd and 10. They line up in a heavy formation and fake the run up the middle and try and throw it outside into double coverage. Curious call.
Cowboys will go for a field goal here. Matt Amendola. He's had a great career. He's made 57 career field goals. This year, 17 of 21. This will be a 43-yard try from just inside the right hash. Holder is McClure. Snap is back. Kick is away. Does it have the distance? It is good.
Wow.
He just snuck it over the ball. And here's the kickoff. It is headed toward Trey Brown, and that one's got some wind behind it. And it sails into the end zone. Sooners with the ball back. 9:40 to go till halftime. Brooks It's the back. Hurts has 3 wides, and wing back is Jeremiah Hall. Inside handoff, Brooks running right. Turns it up at the 25, out to the 28. Rolls over a player to the 29. That's a 4-yard run on first down.
Good patience there. Lets that offensive line get out in front. Again, no hard edge from Oklahoma State. They've got to bring a player up from the next level to try and contain these things, and it's just so difficult. We're able to combo up out on the outside, and it's a soft edge for Oklahoma State.
Kennedy Brooks, 66 yards rushing already in the game. Back to pass, Hurts, 3-man rush. Has a pocket. He'll run it himself up the middle. Has to make a man miss. Derek's near side. Dives forward for the first down across the 35 to the 36.
Here's the tough thing about the spy. You got 3-man rush there, which means there's plenty of lanes for Jalen Hurts to tuck it if he wants. They run everyone off, and it's just him and one guy in the middle of the field that's got to try and defend him all the way across the field. Just an easy little stutter, and he's able to convert the first down.
First down's brought to you by Paycom, moving the chains on HR technology. First and 10 from their own 36. OU in the second quarter going right to left. Hurts wants to pass again. They bring pressure. Throws near side. Rambo the catch. And out of bounds at the 45. That'll be near another first down. First catch tonight for Charleston. Rambo. By the way, Teddy Lehman still without a catch in this game.
Well, if Oklahoma State's going to bring that many on a pressure and not get there, great protection by Oklahoma, it's going to be a throw and catch all day. Jalen will eat that alive.
2nd and 1. Really 2nd and half a yard. Hurts going to throw out to the right. There's CD's first catch. He turns it up across midfield. Bounces outside to the 40. Has a lead blocker, 35. He's shoving Rambo on down the field. And CD takes it all the way down to the 32. That's the definition of staying on the hip of your lead blocker right there.
Just giving him a little extra push there. That poor defensive back's actually trying to block 2 guys at once. Pretty difficult there, but great job by Teddy Lehman. I love that initial move. As soon as he catches the ball, boy, he's hard to tackle.
He's the best I've ever seen at this level, at that little curl after the catch upfield. 23-yard gain. CD in motion. Inside handoff, Brooks behind tacklers to the 30, to the 25. First down to the 20, crashing down to the 16-yard line. And the Sooner offense on the move again.
I'm just telling you right now, it's going to be a long night for this Oklahoma State defense. If they're not going to put a guy up there to contain this run, we've got 2 offensive linemen, guard and tackle from the opposite side, leading around with no edge player for Oklahoma State. They're getting around the corner and turning upfield, going north and south. That's unheard of.
Sooners in the red zone, brought to you by Delta Dental of Oklahoma, the state's leading dental benefits provider. Running left side himself, Jalen Hurts turns it up across the 15, down to the 12, giving 4 yards on first down.
I think CD wanted that one on the quick, on the outside move. He was coming across the formation, and Jalen Hurts just kind of rode it and then pulled it late and got some quick yardage there at the middle.
Ball's right in the middle of the field on 2nd and 6 here from the 12. Sooners have Lamb, Morris, and Rambo to the left. Tight end right is Jeremiah Hall. Hurts out of the shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass. Quick throw to Lamb, caught at the 15. Pushes his head forward to the 11. Short gain there. Just 1 yard for CD. It'll be 3rd down. Jarek Bernard, the tackle. 6:15 to go in the half. 3rd and 5. Oklahoma 2 of 3 on 3rd downs tonight.
CD's got the whole field to work with out to Jalen Hurts' right.
They go empty. Boone Pickens Stadium in a full roar. Hurts looks left, throws left. Jeremiah Hall had to go to a knee to catch it at the 10. That's a gain of only 1. It'll be 4th down, and here comes the field goal unit. Like his feet slipped out from under him there.
I really wish I could tell you if this was into the wind or what the wind was doing, Toby, but every time we think we've got a feel for it down here, we have no clue. But it's enclosed, so we'll see.
It's a 27-yard try for Burkich this time. He made earlier from 42 from the left hash. Kicking into the west end zone of Boone Pickens Stadium. Snap back, hold down. Kick is away, and he drilled it again. Braden Johnson, L.D. Brown, deep to receive for Oklahoma State. And there's the kick, end over end. Sailing toward the goal line. It'll be taken right at the goal line, and they'll bring it out. Braden Johnson will. Cuts right at the 10. He's hemmed in there, and he is brought down at the 15-yard line. Woody Washington and Kenneth Murray for OU. Trips left, tight end left. Snap to Brown, handoff Chuba, running right. Stood up by Caleb Kelly and pushed backwards. Defended well, a gain of 2.
Really good job there. That's the unbalanced formation, end over, that's given Oklahoma fits this year. They run it back to that nub side, short side. Good job by Ogwebu, sticking it up in there, forcing it to the outside. You saw Caleb Kelly come downhill nicely.
They give him 3 to the 18. 2nd and 7. Pistol formation. Handoff Hubbard again, running right again, hit at the line again, pushing forward for a yard, then push back. There was Pat Fields, there was Ronnie Perkins, there was Kenneth Murray, Q Overton, a bunch of white jerseys there, and it'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Really nicely done by Q Overton coming from the other side of the formation. They had a pirate, which is 2 ends, come in, and he overlaps and made the play.
OSU 2 of 3 on 3rd downs, back to pass, quick throw out to the left. It is caught, first down. Sneaking away is Jordan McCray. He's still on his feet, and finally hit out of bounds hard across the 30-yard line. Had a chance there as he caught it behind the first down marker, but he slithered away and gets the yardage needed.
Kind of weird there. He just kind of hit the brakes, and the defender flew past him. He was able to catch it, kind of come out the back door and go for the first down there. But good pursuit from the inside out from Oklahoma's defense, kind of limiting that after the catch. He got the first down, but could have been a lot more.
It was 15 yards. I think maybe Trey Brown thought he had a chance at a pick there when that ball was in the air, and he overran it a bit. Trips right, pistol formation. Rolling right, looking to throw. Drew Brown under pursuit, throws near sideline, caught and out of bounds. Short gain to the 37. That's Landon Wolf. A gain of only 2.
Again, this is that same formation, end over, unbalanced, and they're running that a lot. And they have some other stuff out of there. They're going to get Chuba Hubbard a screen pass out of that formation sooner or later.
3:15 to go in the half. Remember, Cowboys get the ball to start the second half. Handoff Hubbard looking for a hole, squeezes to the 40. That's it. Perkins, Brendan Radley Hiles, Dylan Famatau all on to the stop. It'll be 3rd down and 4.
Now, last time Oklahoma State was in 3rd and medium, they ran the quarterback draw. It's a called quarterback draw. See if they go back to it.
Boy, Buki has been all over the place tonight. I've said his name a bunch. 3rd and 4 from the 40. Chuba Hubbard and the Cowboy back Logan Carter in the backfield in a power pistol loaded right. They've got to get to the 44 for a first down. Drew Brown's got it. Wants to throw. Looks left. Takes a deep shot. Far sideline for Stoner. He caught it. Inside the 25 down to the 20. Delarian Turner-Yell in coverage. Beautiful pass from Drew Brown.
It really was a beautiful pass. It's a strange formation. It's 3rd and medium, and they're in that heavy formation again. They came out in that 3rd and 10 earlier, and they've got twin wide receivers out there to the split wide side of the field and just run the wheel route with the slot receiver, Stoner, and a beautiful ball. He put it right where it had to be. Pretty good coverage downfield.
A 42-yard pickup as they spotted at the OU 18. Big play there with 2:10 to go in the half. 20-10 OU on top. Snap to Brown. Handoff Hubbard up the middle. Veers right across the 15. Tackler rides him. Kenneth Murray down to the 12, but that's 6 yards on first down.
That's too much. This is Chuba Hubbard. When he gets going downhill, you're Kenneth Murray, Mike Backer, 240 pounds. You got to drive him back on contact. Got carried there for 3 or 4 yards.
Minute 45 to go in the half. Neither coach has used a timeout this half. 2nd and 4. Pistol look here. Option right. Drew Brown keeps, turns it up to the 10. Folded up at the 9-yard line. That'll be near the first down. It was trouble that made the stop. Let's see where they spot this. They're going to spot it at the 9, which is not quite enough. It'll be 3rd and half a yard.
And played that right. Feather it as long as you can, but force Drew Brown to keep that. The last thing you want to do is get Chuba Hubbard on the outside going downhill with all that speed he's got from that running back position.
We near the 1-minute mark till halftime. Sooners would love to force a field goal try here. Jelani Woods in motion, sets up wing left. Snap, handoff Hubbard. Veers right, has the first down barely. Had to get to the 8 and did. It'll be 1st and goal. 50 seconds to go. 5-0 in the half.
A lot of gap scheme stuff here later in this second quarter. Power, counter. That's another unique look at a power we just saw there.
Feels like a big sequence right here before halftime. Can the Cowboys take momentum in with a touchdown, or can the Sooner D force a field goal try? 29 seconds to go. Man in motion left to right. Goes back, Stoner does. Inside handoff. Hubbard is tripped up in the backfield. Nick Bonito got in to make the tackle. A loss back to the 9, a loss of 1, and a timeout is called.
And they still have those 2 timeouts left.
Wolf, Stoner, and McCray out left. From the 9, shotgun snap. Drew Brown wants to throw. Looks left, throws left. McCray caught it, goes high, then he's bent backwards on a nice tackle at the 2.5-yard line. Kenneth Murray, Hubbard in the backfield. Snap, handoff. Hubbard whistles, flag down. They stop the play, and it's a false start on Oklahoma State coming up. Wow.
False start. Offense, number 90. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
The first penalty on Oklahoma State tonight. And it comes on 3rd and goal from the 3. It'll move it back to the 8. And they'll change personnel now. They split out 3 wide receivers, the Cowboys do. Hubbard on the right hip of Drew Brown. In motion, Stoner. Now he circles behind the formation, reverses, comes back. Handoff, Hubbard up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage. They got him down. Ronnie Perkins and friends, and Mike Gundy will use his last timeout. The Sooners have forced a field goal try here at the end of the first half. The senior from Lansdale, Pennsylvania. There's the snap. Kick is away, and it is good. And it hooked it in there, but it made it inside the upright. And that's how the first half comes to an end. Cowboys get the ball to start the second half, but the Sooners have the lead at the break. Dean Blandino, the rules expert, also surprised it was overturned. There's the kickoff by Burkich, far sideline to Braden Johnson. He'll let it go into the end zone for a touchback.
Those, again, the second half.
First snap of the second half is a handoff to Chuba Hubbard. He's wrapped up by Kenneth Murray at the line of scrimmage, and a flag comes in.
I think he grabbed him by the face mask there, it looked like, as he was tearing him down.
It's a gain of only 1, but the flag, let's see, they're going to talk about it here.
It's interesting. The official that had the best view of it is the only guy that didn't make the throw the flag, so it's an extended discussion.
Long conversation. It's official Reggie Smith, our white hat tonight.
There is no foul for a face mask on the play. It's 2nd down.
As I see the replay here, he didn't grab his face mask, but the result was the same. He about twisted his head off there. The physical tackle and takedown by Kenneth Murray.
He kind of grabbed the side of his helmet.
Yeah, kind of the ear hole area.
He twisted the whole helmet down, but not by the face mask. 2nd down and 9. Double tight end left. Now one of them in motion. Goes left to right. That's Logan Carter. He sets up in the backfield. Sooners blitz off the edge. Handoff to Chuba Hubbard. Ball's loose. Oh, and the Cowboys fall on it. Parnell Motley came in and jarred the ball loose again. But right tackle Tevin Jenkins fell on it. And it'll end up being a 4-yard gain as the ball was fumbled forward to the 30.
My goodness. Motley's got a jackhammer for a right hand or something, drawing all these balls loose.
3rd down and 5, L.D. Brown into the game. Back to pass, Drew Brown looks left, throws left, it's knocked away! Beautiful play by the freshman Jaden Davis. Pass was intended for Braden Johnson. And the Sooners force a 3-and-out to start the second half.
Double slant there at the top. The slot receiver runs a slant to clear the area. The second receiver tries to get into that vacated spot and makes it really tough on that outside corner. He knew what was coming. He knew the down and distance. He knew the formation. He read the release and drove on that football and made a really nice play. Good challenge there.
First time tonight we see a punter. It's 29-year-old Australian Tom Hutton for Oklahoma State. He rolls left and boots it with the left foot toward the Sooner sideline. Backspin on it. It will bound to the 30, takes a Cowboy bounce to the 25 and out of bounds. To left, Jalen Hurts with the red spatting on the shoes tonight. In the shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff, Kennedy Brooks, no way. Play action, back to pass, deep drop, looking deep, takes a shot deep, looking for Rambo. It's incomplete. Double coverage. And with the wind tonight, that one just kind of hung in the air. It'll be second down.
I love the design on this. Max protection, basically a two-receiver route. Kennedy Brooks did leak out late, but Teddy Lehman is running across her to try and buy that middle safety. Comes underneath where Rambo was running, try and buy that middle safety, but good job by Oklahoma State. He saw it and was able to sink back to that middle of the field there and help on the deep ball to Rambo. But I love that play design there with Teddy Lehman, your best receiver, coming underneath.
Second down and 10 from the 23. Hurts keeps it himself, running behind Brooks, bounces it outside. Maybe a short gain of 1. That's it. He got crushed by Colby Harvell-Pill. And the Sooners have a 3rd and long.
This is one of those plays that it just takes too long to develop for my liking here. You're having a lot of success with Kennedy Brooks, and this one takes too long. Jalen Hurts tries to read it out, gives Oklahoma State's defense just too much time to react.
3rd down and 9. Sooners force a 3 and out. Cowboys trying to do the same here. Oklahoma tonight, 2 of 4 on 3rd downs. They sent a couple of guys off the field late, and that's going to be a flag. Too many guys in the huddle here.
Offense.
Now the side judge is going to come in to talk to Reggie Smith.
Illegal substitution, 12 men in the formation. Offense. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Second penalty on OU. There have only been a total of 3 penalties tonight. 2 on Oklahoma, 1 on Oklahoma State. That makes it 3rd and 14 now.
Yeah, and this is an interesting situation here. You're going into the wind. You've got 3rd and extra long here. This may be that double crossers underneath, and Jalen Hurts keeps it on the quarterback draw. Something conservative here.
Ramondre Stevenson had a big 3rd down catch in the first half. He's sent out wide right. Brooks in the backfield. From their own 19. 3-man rush. Hurts stands in the pocket. Looking. Now he's flushed to the right. Now he's caught and he's sacked. Tried to look for a side door to squeeze out of and couldn't find one. It was Trace Ford, the Edmond Santa Fe product, that got him. And the Sooners go 3 and out.
He inched all the way up near the line of scrimmage before he sunk back. Probably should have taken it and taken his chances there on Ogbongbemiga and made a move, tried to force a missed tackle and scamper for the 1st down. I blacked out. Did I hit that name right, Toby? Sorry.
Nailed.
What happened?
I blacked out when you nailed it. Here comes the punter, Reeves Munshow, for the first time tonight. Driving kick. Now it hits a wall of wind. Dylan Stoner, fair catch, calls for it at the 42. That's a 49-yard punt by Munshow with no return. The Cowboys win the field position exchange there.
Toby, we've got an interesting update. There's no play clock. We'll tell you what Lincoln Riley told Jalen Hurts after this play.
From the 42, Drew Brown. He keeps it himself, runs left, has room to 50, jumps over Pat Fields. Then he's knocked down by Buki. 1st down run, though, of 11.
Well, Lincoln Riley just making sure his quarterback understood the signs when the Sooners get back out there. When the fist is up, that means you have 10 seconds. So something to keep an eye on with the officials, guys, in the play clock.
Pistol formation, 1st down from the OU 47. Drew Brown going to throw. Does out to the left. That is caught, turned up, sneaks away. Braden Johnson down the far sidelines to the 20, to the 15. He's pushed out of bounds around the 10. He spun away from Jaden Davis. And there was nothing but green grass. Buki able to catch up to him and push him out.
2-play little exchange here. They've been handing it to Chuba Hubbard all night. Reading it, been giving it all night. Got the OU defense really focused in. And Drew Brown keeps it out the backside for an explosive play. And then they just hit the little stop route on the outside. It's 1-on-1. You absolutely have to make that tackle.
They say he stepped out at the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. In motion, Stoner right to left. He goes back the other way. They pitch it forward to him. Stoner running near side, has to turn back, and they tackle him for a loss. Kenneth Murray dropped him for a 1-yard loss at the 14.
Beautiful play by Kenneth Murray. Come from that Mike Backer spot, shows his wheels here. They've got 4 guys all coming across the front side of that formation to block. Kenneth Murray spikes it, gets out in front, presses the issue, gets a nice tackle for loss.
2nd and 11. Chuba Hubbard yet to touch it on this drive. 4th play of the drive. 2 wideouts left, 2 tight ends. It is a play action, back to pass Brown. He throws it in the dirt. Sooners had the play covered perfectly. And Drew Brown just threw it into the dirt. He had the Cowboy back, Jelani Woods, in the area. It'll be 3rd and 11.
It's an unbalance. They've been running the same formation all night with the tackle there, but this time they put Jelani Woods, and he's so big. They tried to hide him at that tackle spot and run a play action away from it and run a backside screen, and the Sooners had their eyes where they're supposed to be and kind of sniffed that one out. Nice job.
Tight formation here. Even the wideouts tight to the formation. 3rd and 11. They have to get to the 3 for a first down. Drew Brown back to pass. Looks right, throws short. Caught by the Cowboy back at the 10-yard line and out of bounds at the 8. That's Logan Carter. He'll be a good 5 yards shy of the first down, though. And here comes the field goal unit. It's the 3rd time tonight the Oklahoma defense has been able to hold firm in the red zone and force a field goal try. It'll be another short one for Matt Amendola, who's 2 for 2 tonight. This will be a 26-yard attempt from the right hash.
Another good stop there, unless I missed one. I think that's 4 straight stops from Oklahoma on 3rd down.
Yeah, the kick is away from Amendola, and he hooks it in. Off here first. Here's the boot. Headed toward Trey Brown. This is returnable. It comes down at the 1-yard line. He had to backpedal to get it. Now turns it up. 5, 10, 15. Oh, he squeezes out. Flag is down. Near sideline 20. Here comes another flag. He's out to the 30. Fumbled the ball out of bounds, but we got 2 flags on the play.
Yeah, some have been kind of freaky, but they're getting them.
Receiving team number 7.
And this is terrible for the Sooners.
First down.
Jalen Hurts creeps toward Creed Humphrey with some instructions. Now backs into the gun. He's got the football. Handoff. Brooks has a hole across the right side to the 10, to the 15. Cuts back right to the 20-yard line. Still on his feet. And he's out to the 22. That's 15 yards for Mr. Brooks.
And they go back to the counter OT. They pull the backside guard and tackle. With this 3-man front Oklahoma State runs, there's no edge player. So there's no one to force it for Oklahoma State. Those blockers get all the way around the corner and then back downhill, and there's 700 pounds coming around the corner and Kennedy Brooks behind it. They should be able to run this play all night.
Lamb, Morris, and Basquin left. Rambo right, handoff Brooks again, running left to the 25, has to slow down, and he's dropped. He got to the 24, they say, a 2-yard run on first down.
Kind of throttled down a little bit there, like maybe he was waiting on one of those blocks to set up a little bit better, and I thought he was going to be able to get the edge and get going downhill, turn that into a big gain.
He looked frustrated after that run, like he left some meat on the bone there. 2nd and 8. 8:33 to go, 3rd quarter. Oklahoma 20, Oklahoma State 16. Hurts has it. Handoff Brooks again, runs left, cuts it up out to the 29. It'll be 3 yards shy of the first down, a 5-yard run. No problem for Utah. They head to the 4th quarter in Salt Lake City. It's now 31-7 Utes. Alabama, though, has lost tonight. Big 12 championship will be Oklahoma and Baylor next Saturday morning, 11 a.m. in Arlington. What will be on the line for the Sooners, though? That will be determined in the next 22 minutes and 51 seconds of football.
Don't get cute here. I think you just run that counter OT. It's been successful all night. I think you can pick up this 3rd down.
3rd and 3. Hurts going to throw. Has a pocket. Looks right. Looks middle. Still standing in the pocket. Now he's flush. Now he wants to run it. Behind his line. Out to the 30. Out to the 33. It's a first down. I mean, he was in the pocket all day. And he finally found a way out.
Had one over on the sidelines wide open. He never did look for him.
Couldn't find Kennedy. Needed 3, got 4, moved the chains.
Well, they made that one fun. Jalen Hurts, 3-man rush there from Oklahoma State. They had a bit of a spy there. And finally, when it looked like he was going to run, the spy picked the wrong gap.
From the 33, first down. Now, Hurts hits the pause button, looks back at the bench. Again, play clock's not working. Snap to Hurts. Handoff Brooks up the middle. Bounces it outside. Steps out of a tackle. Out to the 38, 39-yard line. A little late shenanigans between Marquise Hayes and a Cowboy lineman. It's a 6-yard run on first down.
We're getting so much movement at the point of attack there. Big double team and then sift up to the Mike backer there, just plowing guys out of the way.
Quick snap, play action. Hurts goes back, throws across. That's caught. Jeremiah Hall across the 50. The Bullfrog is in the loose. 40 to the 35-yard line. Carrying Cowboys to the 32. Jeremiah Hall all the way down to the 31-yard line.
He starts in that little slot position. He's kind of at a wing and runs it back across the side there. No one in the Oklahoma State secondary accounted for him.
Sooners go tempo again. Hurts wants to throw again. Comes near sideline. Caught by Teddy Lehman, and he's thrown backwards. This will be close to a first down. They're going to give him to the 23-yard line. He'll be just shy. Gain of 8.
That's about the only time we talked about that little curl that CD runs whenever he's coming back to the ball. That's about the first time I've ever seen the first guy make the play on him.
Braden Willis, Nick Basquin into the game. Sooners on the march. This possession started at their own 7. 5:40 to go, third quarter. 2nd down and 2. Snap. Handoff. Brooks running right, looking for the corner. Turns it up. First down to the 20, to the 15, and he's ushered out of bounds. All the way down to the 11 for Kennedy Brooks. And the Sooners back in the Delta Dental red zone.
They just run that. It's basically a hand sweep. He starts back there on the offset to Jalen's left. And they just pull it around. You get the 3 receivers blocking up. Braden Willis releases up on the safety. And you got the 2 pullers coming around. But since there's no contained guy, he's able to just turn it into a sweep and run outside.
122 rushing yards and counting tonight for Kennedy Brooks. 1st and 10 from the 11. Trips left, tight end right. Handoff Brooks running right to the 10, pushing to the 9. That's all he'll get. A gain of 2.
Same play. We're going to see this a ton here the second half from Lincoln Riley. They're going to run it out of different personnel groups, different formations, but it's essentially going to be the same play. Pulling the guard and tackle, little counter. Kennedy Brooks or Ramondre Stevenson's going to stay on the backside and let those 2 blockers, 700 pounds, get over there. One's going to kick out, and then they're going to turn it up, and it's going to be yardage. 3, 4, 5 yards of play.
6 of 8 plays on this drive have been Kennedy Brooks run, 2nd and 8. They're going to hand it to him again. Runs right to the 10, cuts it up to the 6, to the 5, pushing his way backwards. He's down to the 3. I mean, he backed his way the last 3 yards of that run. It'll be 3rd and 2.
It's the same play. It's a different personnel grouping, but I imagine we're going to see the same thing here, but you may have Jalen keep it on the backside.
What's the record for running 1 play in a football game?
I don't know.
I believe that would be the Samaje Perine set that against Kansas.
Right.
3rd down and 2 from the 3-yard line. Cowboys substituting personnel in. They're taking their time doing so.
It's that Snell package. Whenever you change personnel late, the defense is going to slow it down.
Hurts under center.
Lincoln's got to call timeout. The play clock, they took so much time, Toby, it killed the play.
Back is Brooks. Hurts creeps toward Creed Humphrey with instructions. Now backs into the gun. 3rd and 2 from the 3. The snap. Handoff. Brooks up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Kennedy Brooks.
Gotta love that. You just go on the backside. They've got the wing sitting there. They've been running away from it all game. So everyone's kind of overloading, waiting for that counter to come. And what do? They just hit you with that quick hitter right there. It's only 2 yards to gain, and you're inside the 5-yard line. Just that little spear route, just a quick little dive, and it's so tough right there. Again, no edge player for Oklahoma State, so they can just knife it right in between there and the contained players on the second level.
Extra point is good.
Now they've run it out of different formations and personnel groupings, but I heard the Oklahoma State radio call when I went in at halftime, and Mike Gundy said they have to figure out how to stop the GT counter play. Well, they're still searching for answers because clearly they've got nothing for it.
Here's the kickoff from Burkage. They don't have to hold it for him this time. It sails toward Braden Johnson into the end zone, touchback. Go ahead, Gabe. Marcus Stripling, David Agwebu in. Cowboys from their own 25, trailing by 11. Drew Brown wants to throw. Looking deep, takes a shot near sideline for Stoner. Motley's there, and it's broken up. I mean, Parnell Motley's playing a game, boys. He should have a pick.
I think they may get Turner Yell for a hold here.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 32. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down.
That's a big penalty there on a incomplete downfield with pretty good coverage. You get a 15-yard penalty.
Cowboys are going to go with a diamond formation from the 40. Cowboy backs Carter and Metcalf. Chuba Hubbard at the top. Now he moves left of Drew Brown. Snap to Brown. Play action. Looks left. Throws left. Incomplete. He sailed him. Looking for Jordan McRae, and here comes a late flag.
Yeah, he hooked him. He had his arm wrapped around. Receiver wasn't able to raise his hands to go up and make that play. Just an RPO here. Double lead on the inside. Draw those backers up, and if they jump, which they did, try and hit that slant in behind.
That pass was really high. Nope. Looks like it's not going to matter.
Pass interference, defense, number 6. Spot of the foul, automatic first down.
The spot of the foul takes it to the 47 in Sooner territory. So 2 penalties have moved it from the Cowboy 25 to the OU 47. 3:09 to go third quarter. Brown, play action again. Looks right this time. Comes near side. Caught by McRae. He is caught from behind by Motley, who's trying to poke the ball out. Can't get it. And McRae takes it forward to the 34 for a first down.
Well, that's the same play that they hit Stoner on that long wheel route. Stoner starts in the slot here and runs the same wheel route, but it's covered nicely, so he throws the check down out in the flat. Just one-on-one coverage out there. Motley gets him wrapped up, but gets drugged for about 7-8 yards.
27-16 OU. First and 10 from the OU 34. Pistol formation this time for the Pokes. In motion, the Cowboy back Carter. He sets up in the backfield. Handoff Hubbard. Up the middle, looking for running room. Not much there, but he squeezes through a crack and takes it to the 30. I say 31, I guess. A 3-yard run on first down.
Just old school, back in the dot, right behind the quarterback. They motion the H-back, or Cowboy back as they call it, motion him to far and near, which is offset away, and then offset to the strong side. Just run old school power O, fit it up in there for about 4 yards.
Aguebu and Murray on the stop. 2nd and 7. Clock runs. 2:04 to go third quarter. Cowboys going left to right. Orange jerseys. Third quarter. In motion, Stoner. Drew Brown back to pass. Sooners bring some pressure. He takes an end zone shot. Far sidelines. Incomplete. Overthrew his man. No flag down this time. Brendan Radley Hiles in coverage on Landon Wolf. Third down.
Good job there by Buki. Same thing, another wheel route or seam route here from the slot player. They motion Stoner away, little play action, max protect, and try and take a shot in the end zone there away from the safety.
Maybe 4-down territory here. This would be a long field goal going this way. 3rd down and 6. Ball's just beyond the 30-yard line. Snap, play action, handoff. Keeper up the middle. Chuba Hubbard lined up with the Wildcat this time. He takes it to the 27, but that'll be 3 yards shy of the first down.
And I think that tells you exactly whenever they direct snap that to Chuba Hubbard and he runs the zone read instead of the quarterback Brown. I think that tells you that they thought this was 4-down territory and probably got about what they wanted to force a 4th and 2.5 or 3 here.
They're going for it. Cowboys are going for it. I think it's 4th and a solid 3. Pistol formation. They've got all 3 Cowboy backs on the right end of the line. Snap, play action. Brown back to pass. He's flushed right, pressured, throws near sideline. It is incomplete. It wouldn't have mattered. Even if it was caught, he was well shy of the first down. Intended for Logan Carter. David Aguebu there in coverage, and the Sooners have turned him over on down.
A really good job there to work on the sideline for the wide receivers. Really nicely done there defensively by Oklahoma, getting that stop on 4th down.
Oklahoma gets the ball back with 1:06 to go in the third quarter and a chance to take a stranglehold on Bedlam right here. They lead at 27-16. Jaden Hazelwood in for the first time tonight. Brooks and Willis in the backfield. Hurts looks right. He'll run it himself up the middle, and he's tripped up at the line of scrimmage. A gain of 2. He tripped over Israel Antwine, the defensive tackle. 2nd and 8.
Just try and take that little quarterback read, little draw play there, get some lead blockers out in front. It's kind of like a delayed quarterback power there, and probably would have got 8 yards or so on that, but someone just reached the arm out there and tripped him up on the ankles.
37 seconds to go, third quarter. Hurts has it. Handoff, Brooks, no keeper. Hurts runs right side, trying to get to the corner. Got to hurry, turns it up 30, steps out of a tackle and stumbles out of bounds out of the 34-yard line. He got 5.
You see pretty good speed there. They've got the safety in position to make a tackle. He's got Jalen Hurts contained, but Jalen, at quarterback, even though he's 220-plus pounds, is able to turn the corner and get around the edge there, force a 3rd and 3.
Oklahoma 4 for 7 on third downs tonight, 52% on the year. 3rd and 3 from their own 34, leading 27-16 on what could be the final play of the third quarter. 3 wide receivers set. Hurts takes the snap. Keeps it behind Brooks up the middle. Bounces right. Pushed back. This will be a spot, and it looks like he's got it. The official on the far sideline is spotting it a half yard enough. Move the chains. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. 4 fingers in the air in Stillwater. We head to the final frame of Bedlam, number 114.
Well, it was the guy that played on it, so maybe he's trying to build him up.
He's being nice. I respect that. He's being nice. I get it.
27-16 to start the fourth. 1st and 10 at the 38. Let's go, Toby.
There's 4 sophomores on this line. There's going to be some draft picks on this line, too. Throw out to the left. Caught by Rambo, and he is plastered. And here comes a targeting flag. Trey Sterling planted Charleston Rambo back at the 33-yard line, but he may have led with his helmet.
Personal foul, targeting, defense number 3. The previous play is under further review.
Well, don't get your hopes up. This is Reggie Smith going to a review in a game Oklahoma's involved in. This hasn't gone Oklahoma's way since back around when they played this game at Guthrie. But this looks pretty clear-cut, Teddy, does it not?
Well, I don't want to say that yet. I haven't had a good view of it. The one I just saw in the booth sure looks like it's a target.
After further review, the ruling on the field of targeting is confirmed. Number 3 is disqualified from the game. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Rambo, Morris, and Lamb. Willis with Brooks in the backfield. Snap. Handoff Brooks. Veers left. Met the backfield. Breaks it outside. Turns it up 45 and down there. A gain of 2. Trace Ford got it.
We're glad they're back on the ground here. Get back on schedule. You know, that first play, we got the targeting call, got the 15-yard penalty in the first down, but we're throwing it on first down, and they're about to make a big negative yardage play to get us off schedule. Let's keep with the running game here on first down.
2nd and 8, clock churns. Jalen Hurts stands on the 50, ball on the Cowboy 45. Hurts has it, throws out to the right, caught by Lamb, turns it up 45, hit hard. Boy, he's popped hard at the 42-yard line. A gain of 3. That looked suspicious. No flag there. It'll be 3rd down.
And I'm okay with these. You know, as soon as you declare yourself as a runner, you've got the football and you're going into traffic, you rarely see that call. By rule, probably was, but rarely called.
No, I looked at the replay, and I think you're right. 3rd down at 5. 4 wide receivers set. Lincoln Riley wants to change the play. Hurts has it. Here comes a blitz. Hurts looks left, throws left, caught Basquin, and he's down. A first down at the 33. 3rd down, Basquin does it again.
Nice play there. A little bit late on the timing from Oklahoma State blitz, and he's late getting there. Jalen throws it right into traffic, right into the blitzer, right over the top of him. That's tough to stand in there when you know the guy's unblocked. Delivers a nice football, good throw and catch.
First down's brought to you by Paycom, moving the chains on HR technology. Cowboys offside. Sooners have a free play. Hurts looking deep, takes a shot for the end zone. He's looking for Basquin, and he overthrew him by a yard. It was Trace Ford that was offsides, and an alert play by Jalen Hurts to take a shot.
Offside. Defense, number 9. 5-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Spotter Greg Blackwood all over it again. He's a machine. It'll be 1st and 5. 12:48 to go.
12:48. You're coming off of a long drive. You've got a couple of nice penalties here. Again, just stick with that running game. There's no reason to get cute, try and score on a quick strike.
Handoff, Brooks running left, cuts it up. Stiff arm to the 25, swim move to the 24. It'll be a yard shy.
Just a bit of a misread there by Kennedy Brooks. Great run, great play, but he tried to be just a little too patient here. At some point, you just got to go past that offensive lineman and get to the edge. But again, here's the same play, counter OT with our offensive line, getting all the way around there up into the second level.
3rd down and 1. Hurts has it. Keeps it. Has to make a cut to avoid a guy in the backfield. Dances forward for the first down to the 21. That went from a 3-yard loss to a 3-yard gain, and you can move the chains.
Love it. Keeping it on the ground, keeping it simple there. Moving the chain, staying ahead. That 1st and 5 got you ahead of it there, so you're second and easily convertible there, but no reason to take a shot right now. Having a ton of success on the ground.
It was the 11 kid he got away from, Teddy, the backfield.
And good player.
Eamon Akbangbumiga. 1st and 10 from the Cowboy 21. Hurts, handoff, Brooks, running right to the 20. Breaks out of a tackle to the 15, to the 10, still on his feet to the 5 and out of bounds. Running through trash. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, there's 11 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter, and Oklahoma State finally tries something new. They put 4 down defensive linemen right there. First time we've seen it tonight. Finally trying something new, trying to stop the bleeding, but too little, too late.
How'd that go for him?
Not great.
RJ Proctor's got to be exhausted from pulling around there that much.
A lot of miles traveled for the big guy.
Lamb and Rambo wide right. Both H-backs in. Willis and Hall. Brooks the back. 1st and goal from the 4. And Lincoln Riley got a timeout.
Ooh, the Lincoln sprint.
Rambo and Lamb to the short side, the right of the formation. Both H-backs. Brooks the back from the 4. Snap. It is a reverse pitch to Lamb. Running far side. It's a race. Turns it up to the 6, to the 5, to the 2-yard line. He dives forward. They'll spot it at the 3. They faked to Brooks. Pitched to Lamb on the reverse, and he only got 1 yard.
Well, that was an exciting 1 yard, though, wasn't it? I mean, CeeDee Lamb coming in motion, and they run a reverse, and he is flying around the corner, and there's a couple of Oklahoma State players in pursuit. Pretty impressive play.
Sooner sprint to the line. Jalen Hurts under center from the 3. Snap. Play action. Rolling right. Brayden Willis open. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts to Brayden Willis, and Oklahoma has taken firm control of Bedlam.
How about that? Brayden Willis 3 in a row, 3 weeks in a row with the touchdown. Pretty impressive. They rush to the line. They get you thinking they're going to pile it right up the middle with a hard play action, and no one's home on the outside as Brayden Willis holds it a count and then releases out there to the flat. Nobody home. Beautiful play design.
Jalen Hurts now has a touchdown run, a touchdown catch, and a touchdown pass tonight. And the extra point is good. 10:21 to go in Stillwater. It's now Oklahoma 34 and Oklahoma State 16.
A little pitch to Brayden Willis for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you think about it, remember they called timeout before, so Lincoln Riley called 2 plays during that timeout. Remember, he probably said, hey, we're going to run the reverse to CeeDee. If he doesn't score, we're going to hurry up. They'll think we're just trying to punch in a run, and you throw wide delay to Brayden.
Burkich's kickoff is a good one again. It'll sail into that orange end zone for a touchback.
Opposing offense takes the field. It's like, how do we have a chance?
Cowboys from the 25. Drew Brown back to pass. Throws to Chuba at the 25, and he's out of bounds. A short gain of 2.
Great job. Anytime you're playing zone coverage, the key is to settle back, cover the deep routes, force them to throw it up underneath, rally as a team and tackle. It was perfectly done right there.
2nd and 8. Brown, handoff Hubbard. running right out to the 30, hits sideways, but a good gain out to the 33. Buki the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
I love the aggressiveness, though. Kenneth Murray spikes it right now, goes and takes the double team off. Up front, forces a cutback, but the backside help has to be there a little bit better, a little bit quicker.
Chuba Hubbard closing in on 100 yards rushing tonight. Not there yet, though.
He looks a little tentative running the football tonight. I know there's been some rumors that he was banged up all week. Just doesn't seem to have his normal burst in this one.
3rd and a yard at yard and a half. They line up in a pistol. 9:25 to go. In motion is Wolf. It is a handoff to Hubbard running right. He's hit in the backfield, breaks forward, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. He got to the 34. It'll be 4th and 1. David Agwebu is showing up a lot tonight. He was in on that tackle.
No, he is. Forces the edge really good. There's nowhere to go. You know, they run that little stunt on the outside. They're bringing the backers in over the top. Just nowhere to go. And forces a 4th and 1 here. Critical situation this football game.
Sooners have turned him over on downs once tonight, trying to do it again here on the Cowboys' own 34-yard line. We're under 9 minutes to go. 34-16 OU. Pistol formation, triple tight end right. Snap to Brown. It is a handoff to Hubbard, reaching. He didn't get there. They did it again. That Sooner defense stepped up again. It was Nick Bonito. And they've turned him over on downs in Cowboy territory. Somebody alert Jim Mora.
Fantastic here. It's one back power. There's just penetration all across the front. Bonito sticks it up in there, and I think it may have been Kenneth Murray, maybe Deshaun White, that flows over the top and comes and puts the finishing touches on that hit so he can't fall forward for the first down.
The Cowboys have not converted a 3rd down this half, or a 4th down for that matter. And the Sooners take over with a chance to provide the knockout blow with 8:36 to go in Stillwater.
A lot of movement in the stands. Appear to be heading for the exits.
I love this call. Just watch it. That's a bear front. We're playing bear with man-to-man. There's no gaps in that front.
Hurts, handoff Brooks running left to the 30, puts his shoulder down, 1st down, flag is down. He took it to the 24-yard line, but a flag came down.
Holding. Offense, number 54. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 1st down.
The Sooner Network salutes KTBZ AM 1430, The Buzz in Tulsa, your radio home for Oklahoma Sooner Athletics and Tulsa's sports station. A big thanks to GM and former Sooner John Phillips and all the staff members at KTBZ for being such a long-standing partner of the Sooner Network.
Phillips 66 had that mullet working back in the day with him and his brother Anthony, 2 of the great tackles in Oklahoma football history, and our buddy Jeremy Poplin as well on the afternoon show. What's popping on 1430 The Buzz? Great crew.
As our great friend Taco would have informed me, you're never a former Sooner.
Very good point.
You're always a Sooner. Quick throw out to Rambo, caught at the 45. Turns it up, trying to get to the corner, 41-yard line, and he won't get to the 40. A short gain of just 1. The 41, handoff Brooks running left to the 40, and he stumbles forward. He really looked like he tripped over his own feet. To the 39, he got 2.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. He had those receivers blocking out in front, and he was trying to figure out where the gap or the crease was going to be between them, and I think as he tried to make a move to set up his block, just stumbled a little bit. Again, critical 3rd down here. It's 3rd and extra long. Punting it deep is fine. Do not force something right here. Do not turn the football over.
Basquin and Hazelwood in, along with Lee Morris and C.D. Lamb. 3rd down and 15. Cowboys are off sides, and they're going to stop this play. They were unabated to the quarterback.
I think they may get Ely for flinching.
Here's the call.
Full start. Offense, number 52. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Oklahoma took over at the 34 with a real opportunity to seal this game, and they've gone backwards to the 44 now. It'll be 3rd and 20. 7th penalty tonight on OU.
I can't stress it enough right here. Do not force this. You got to be smart with the football. An easy completion is fine, but
Hurts back to pass. He'll run it himself. Bounces it right, 45, and he's dropped at the 43. He only got 1. And a flag is down.
I think they're going to get Hayes for something on Trace Ford.
Another hold on OU.
Holding. Offense, number 54. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
So Reeves Munchau will try to pin him deep here with 6:40 to play.
I know that's probably not a popular call. People wondering, why are we running it there on 3rd and 15 whenever we've got this thing, ready to blow it open? We've had we've had turnover problems recently. The last thing you want to do is put your quarterback in a position where, he throws the ball downfield, that's intercepted, pick 6. Who knows what could happen? Your defense is playing good right now. Play to their strengths.
Dylan Stoner stands inside the 10, awaiting the punt for Munchau. There's the snap and the boot. High hanger. They ran into Munchau, no flag. Stoner comes up to take the fair catch at the 12. I didn't see the contact. I just saw Munchau on the ground.
He played it off pretty good.
Loud is the Sooner senior captain.
6:08 to go. Cowboys from their own 12-yard line in a diamond formation. Play action. Drew Brown looking right. Takes a deep shot. Far sideline into good coverage. Out of bounds. Flag down late. Back at the line of scrimmage. And the officials have become flag happy here in the 4th quarter. That was intended for Stoner. It was Motley in coverage.
It looks like it's in the spot of holding. They had that diamond formation, just went max protect, kept all 3 backs in to protect, 2 receiver route on the outside, trying to take a deep shot, get something free downfield, maybe a interference call.
It's a really good job by Motley not biting on that double move, too. Just
personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 96. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic 1st down.
I didn't see the hit, but, these penalties here in this last little exchange are really costing the Sooners right now.
So that moves it out to the 27, excuse me. Diamond formation again for the Cowboys. Now they send Hubbard out in motion wide left. It was Caleb Kelly that hit Drew Brown. Pump fake. He's going to take a deep shot again. Far sideline. Covered up again. Nice play. Incomplete. Parnell Motley had a better shot than Dylan Stoner did at that.
And Stoner made a great play on it, turning it into the defensive back there. And you just go back to that previous play, and I think the call was probably right on the roughing the passer. And honestly, he might be lucky they didn't call a targeting on him.
2nd down and 10. 5:54 to go from their own 27. Wind's whipping down there. Brown going to throw again, near sideline this time. Caught by Braden Johnson, who carries it forward to the 38. That'll be a 1st down, a gain of 11.
Playing kind of a conservative defense here, 3-man rush, trying to keep everything in front of you as Oklahoma State's taking a couple shots downfield here. You can't get too conservative, though.
Snap to Brown. Play action. Straight drop. Looks near side, throws near side. Caught right at the 1st down marker, shy of it. It is Jelani Woods, the Cowboy back, to the 45, a gain of 7.
3-man rush again, and I thought Deshaun White was going to drive on this and intercept it. He slowed down at the last second and just made the safe play, but man, I think he had a shot at making the deflection there or the interception.
5:10 to go. Sooners substitute on the defensive line. Neville Gallimore back in. They shift. Play action. Drew Brown back, looking right. Throws out far side. Comeback catch by Stoner and out of bounds. Just across midfield to the OU 48. Now, with over 2 minutes to go, even though he went out of bounds there, as soon as they set the ball down, the clock will start to run again, and it does. From the OU 48. Hubbard at the top of the pistol. They're going to hand it to him this time. Runs right to the 45. Caught from behind by Ronnie Perkins at the 44. A gain of 4. And the clock churns. The clock melts. 4:30 to play.
And I know these completions out on the perimeter, in that soft coverage can be frustrating, but when you look at the scoreboard and the situation, those plays are okay. It's the deep one that burns you.
Play action. Brown circling around. Rolls right now. Looking to throw, turns it up, tripped up at the line of scrimmage by Aguebo. The freshman having his best game in a Sooner uniform out of Katy, Texas. No gain.
I love that he stays alive here. He's the outside rusher up there at the top of the formation. He gets almost pinned inside, but spins out, forces Drew Brown to have to come back inside, and then makes the shoelace tackle there.
That's actually a 4-yard loss back to the original line of scrimmage.
Don't sleep on the quarterback draw here or running play. This is 4-down territory.
The Cowboys really slow to this play. 3:41 to go, 3rd and 10. Hubbard and Brown, both backs in the backfield. 5 on the play clock. Who's working again now. Back to pass. Drew Brown. Blitz is on. He steps out of a blitz. He throws up late, and it's incomplete. It'll be 4th and 10. David Agwebu on the pressure.
He didn't get it. He's frustrated that he didn't make that sack, but he got the happy feet going. Drew Brown, if he just settles back down after he dodges that initial rush, he's got a wide open player out in the flat that's going to easily convert the first down. But that panic caused by Agwebu was the key to that play right there.
4th and 10. Here's your bowl game. 3:28 to go. The Cowboys have not picked up a 3rd down in the second half. They're going to try for the 3rd time to pick up a 4th down. 3 wides, 2 backs from the 48 in Sooner territory. Snap to Drew Brown. Straight drop. He's under pressure. Steps up, rolling right, looking, throws late. It is intercepted. It's intercepted. Parnell Motley, and you can unhitch the wagon. The defense, again, when they have to make a stop late, did it. Parnell Motley got his pick finally.
I absolutely love this. And I know it's 4th down, and you don't have to intercept this ball. You're going to get it up there by the 50, but we need those takeaways, baby. Let's pile them up right now. I love it. Great play there by Piedmont.
Things as an Oklahoma football player coming to Stillwater and winning and being able to chat with their fans.
Handoff from Andre Stevenson across the 30, turns it up to the 40. He's in the clear. 50, 45, 40. It's a race, caught from behind 30, and he's down to the 25. A fresh Ramondre Stevenson into the game, takes it deep into Cowboy territory.
That's one of the different things about Oklahoma and everyone else you play. Take Oklahoma State, for instance. Here we are late in the 4th quarter. They got to keep rolling with Chuba Hubbard, who's had a ton of carries tonight. We bring in a fresh back, and, our 2s and 3s at running back are good enough to start pretty much anywhere in the country. And you see Ramondre Stevenson there with a fresh burst. Same exact play. He just turns it up, outraces the defense, turns it into a big chunk.
2:38 to go. From the Cowboy 24, Hurts to Stevenson again, to the 20, to the 15, pay dirt! Oh, flag is down late. Reggie Smith, as Ramondre's running into the end zone, throws the flag.
10-yard penalty, replay 1st down.
It's late, too.
Reggie.
Oh, my God.
What are you doing, Reggie?
Oh, man, I just watched that replay. That is a terrible holding call.
I don't know if it's going to matter too much, guys. I think the boys in orange and black have kind of tapped out here anyway. It might just be a matter of time before you get to say he hits pay dirt again.
Back it up to the 34. Excuse me. I used some pipes on that one. 1st and 20. Stogner into the game. He's in the backfield with Stevenson. Power pistol loaded right. Handoff Stevenson, and he's crushed when he got the ball. Back at the 39, a 5-yard loss. Brock Martin got him. Hazelwood in motion. Handoff Stevenson, running right, turns it up, skips away to the 35, to the 30, and he stumbled down. Turf Monster got him, or he might have gone again. Down to the 30. That's a run of 9 in the morning. 3rd down, Hazelwood in motion. They'll hand it to him. Sweeping left to the 25, and he's brought down there. It'll be 4th and 11. 48 seconds to go, and Colby Harvell-Peel, the outstanding safety for the Cowboys, is injured, being tended to. Sooners will have a 4th and 11 when play resumes. I assume they'll just run a play here, a running play, rather than try a field goal, but we'll see.
Working on Harvell-Peel's right knee. Seems to be in quite a bit of discomfort.
I hate to see that. I think he's one of, if not the best player on this Oklahoma State defense. He's had a quiet night. There's been a lot of work going on up front in that running game, but he's a really good player. Just a sophomore, too. Big kid at that safety spot. Does a really good job for him. Aggressive player.
Shows you how important he is, Ted. Mike Gundy comes all the way across the field to make sure that he's okay. They preliminary check on that right knee, as Gabe brought up. Now he's going to be able to get off the field, but not truly on his own power.
Injury under 1 minute with a running clock requires a 10-second runoff.
It's a ball game.
Will the clock operator please reset to 38 seconds? Also by rule, a defensive injury requires a 40-second play clock. Because there are only 38 seconds remaining in the game is over. Oklahoma wins.
Thank you, Reggie. That'll do it. Win column Sooners. In an odd way, Oklahoma holds Oklahoma State to their lowest scoring output of the season. Final score in Bedlam 114, Sooners 34, and Cowboys 16.